of all, I want to say hello to the government if you're listening. Of course they are.
Yeah. So what kinds of stuff did you do when you were Antifa? Were you involved in any protests?
I probably went to at least maybe 20, maybe 25 protests. I tried to go to a lot of the ones I could, and there's a lot of minor ones, and then there's a few big major ones. A lot of it would be going in, making sure people with American flags weren't creeping around, taking tabs on who had a Confederate flag, who has the Gladstone flag, who looks like they might be a pretender, who shouldn't really be here, and going to different people in the group and being like, this is what I've seen, this is what I've seen, having conversations with them, operating that way. A lot of the times, in hindsight, looking back, people I didn't even know. Like, I had groups of people going out there that I knew, but there was people that I was reporting to that I never met before in my life. I just felt obligated to, and they would encourage the crowd to feel obligated to do so as well. And I've been talking to feds for all I know, like, realistically. But there's a lot of cognitive dissonance. There was the protest where I went in and I wanted to try to do the right thing, and I wanted to have the conversations. You know, I had a jacket that it was black on the outside and camouflage on the inside, so you could take it off and then you could flip it. Well, when you're wearing black, you look like when you're with the left. When you're wearing camouflage, you look like you're with the right. And then I also have a Punisher tattoo here, which is, it's Marvel. It ain't nothing for the cops. But I was able to flash that from a distance, and people on the conservative side would see that, and they'd nod their head at me, and they'd let me through the crowd. So I was able to kind of play with people's mental state a little bit, because everyone's so hyped up, they're not really thinking about what's going on. They're just basing everything off of visuals. So there was definitely a more violent streak towards the middle, I think. At first it was, I want to go in and do good. And then it was, the cops are coming after us and I don't know why, and I want to fight the police. And then it was, I have to talk to these people because we're the smart ones. They may be dumb, but they have the guns. This is my thinking at the time. And the more I went over to the other side to talk with them, the more I realized that what they were telling me was going on over there, what I was seeing was simply not correct. There was people there who were faith-based, who were praying, who were telling stories, who were trying to put their own message out. Quite frankly, people more like yourself than foaming at the mouth white supremacists. Like, the vast majority of people there were just normal, everyday Americans. And the more and more those blinders came down, and the more I had conversations with people who were willing to be there and speak with people like me, whether they thought I was a part of them or not. And a couple of them I let know, like, yeah, I'm actually over there. This is insane. Thank you for speaking with me. It just changed the whole perception, and it just kind of goes to show no one there wanted to talk. They just wanted to fight. If we actually went and there were thousands of people in one area and everybody was talking, that would be so dangerous to the government. But it didn't happen, and it's obvious why.